Hey, freelancers, are you tired of getting beat by the big bad agencies? Well, this week I've got the ultimate money making roadmap. Hey, welcome to the AI Power 20. I am Bemodo's CEO, Jeffery Boyle, and this week I am super excited to show really a roadmap that I've used many times in the past to be able to build my agencies or my businesses. And almost always started as a freelancer and built it up so I could have employees afterwards. But a lot of times it's impossible to have employees when you first start. Before I get started, please like and subscribe so I can share each week these secrets and all these different powerful prompts that I do each week. Just make sure at the bottom of the description that you check it out because I have a link to this article. And the article here on LinkedIn is where I put all of these different prompts. They're really powerful. I'm going to be able to share some of these with you. And I'm going to show you in Bemodo how it is that you can take advantage of all the different things that are going on in there. So right here, I've got some sample data that I'm later going to put into that for a pretend company. But I'm just going to go to Bemodo AI, log in, and I'm going to get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new conversation in here, and I'm going to switch it from ChatGPT over to Claude once I get started. But I'm going to start with ChatGPT. Inside of here, I can choose from Claude, I can choose from Grok, or I can choose from ChatGPT. But I'm going to just do a Jeff test to show you really the power of what I call avatars. So all these power prompts that I'm showing you will work a lot better after you've tested an avatar. So inside of here within ChatGPT, I can select an avatar for me, and I'm just going to say, tell me about my target audience and their pains and how I am able to help them. So once I've trained an avatar, there's really all of this information that I'm going to show you afterwards. It's much easier with these power prompts just to have it go over and immediately start to, because it already knows you. It knows, for example, my avatar knows about my likes. It knows about the key pain points of my target market. It knows all the offerings that I have. And then it makes it really easy after I've started to train these avatars. And I've done plenty of videos, and you can check out bemodo.com and the past videos that I've done that show you how easy it is to train the avatar. So make sure as you're going through this, keep in mind that if you've trained an avatar, you've already done a ton of the work that you need to be able to do. So I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to do a new conversation, and we're going to call this Sarah, the freelancer. And this time I'm going to choose Claude. I like Claude. I think that Claude writes in a really spectacular way. So I'm going to go back to the article now here, and I'm going to give you some ideas of how you can use some of these really powerful prompts to be able to help you go from struggling, which a lot of freelancers do, maybe making $3,000 a month if you're lucky, how it is that you can transform your freelancing business into doing a six-figure business. Now, I've done this multiple times, but it's just much, much easier using AI. So I'll give you an example of one of the main things that people do, and this is the first prompt that you can use. It's a value proposition avatar. So inside of here, I've created the prompts that you can just take them right in here. And this one, you're going to train your avatar, and I've already done this with mine, of past client testimonials, successful project case studies, your service descriptions, competitor analysis, and pricing history. And one of the things that I say all the time is, if you try to serve everyone, you're serving nobody. So I'm just going to put this one in here, and because I haven't trained the avatar yet, I have to give it a little bit of context. And this will work in all the different systems. But when you've trained an avatar, you don't need to do any of this, but I'm just going to do this for, I'm going to use this for a fake client study here, which is, I've uploaded all this information onto mine, but if you want to do it for yours, you can do it like this also, even if you haven't trained an avatar. I'm going to say right here. So I'll just put see information below, because I'm, instead of put in there, I'll just put see info below. And so wherever there's some variables like that in brackets, I'll just tell it to see the variables below. And I've created some sample data right here, and I'll just put it right like this. I'll grab it, and then I can just put it below right here. What this is going to do is this is what I typically tell freelancers is how it is to really create your value proposition. Now within Bemodo, and as this is writing this up, I'll open up another window here. One of the main things that I encourage you to do if you're going to train an avatar is that you follow, let's log in first. If you go into right here into the templates, you can go under the type and you can just type in 7-day. Right there, 7-day AI power launch. And inside of here, you can walk through step by step and really create a powerful avatar that knows all about your customer. But with this one, just by putting some of your sample data below that power prompt that I've put inside that article right here, if you take this and you put some sample data underneath it, it will help you identify some advantages and some just the core competitive advantages that you have, that you have the ability to really help out specific types of clients. So this one will give you an elevator pitch. So if you look at this prompt right here, it says, analyze uploaded client testimonials, project outcomes, and service descriptions to identify my unique competitive advantages. So this talks about this fake person I called Sarah, but it's based upon my career and what I always recommend the different people I coach. So it talks about Sarah's good connecting human behavior to business outcomes, converting complex insights into actionable strategies. So if you just load some of this content that I explain in this article to do, which is past client testimonials, successful project studies, or your service descriptions with competitor analysis and pricing history, you're going to find that it's going to go through and really tell you a lot about you that are going to, and also industries that you can help. So for this one, this fake person, Sarah, and also what I end up doing a lot is I help a lot with tech startups, and it helps you understand how much time you should be spending on the different projects, how much time that you should be working on the business, and even give you some ideas on how to go after those specific industries. So, and what's cool about this too is it gives you an elevator pitch for each of these different areas to focus on. So, look, it's a really cool prompt. And if you give it the information, either training your avatar so it has information about your business, and I'll give you an example with my avatar right here, and I've done this in the past. I train it with, all about my content, all about me, everything that I do to create headlines, the offers that I have, the niches I work with, how it is that I help people raise money, the causes of failure in business. And oftentimes I'll even train it with great videos that I've done, and it helps really create this content in a way that's cool. I also load it with books that really are inspiring to me, from Napoleon Hill, and also just different courses that I've purchased that have helped me really be able to have this avatar know me and how to create content in my tone and style. So that's a really good one. And it goes through and talks about the competitors and how it is that you can match them, and how it is that you can create these pricing structures that helps put you either at these top agency pricing or what you can do to differentiate yourself from the others. That first prompt alone is worth your time to read this article and start to test some of these different features. I also share with you, if you're not using Bemodo, at the bottom of this article, I've got a free link for you to be able to give it a try. It's also in the description below of this video. So let's pick another one in here, and let's do the pricing optimization avatar. With this one, you're gonna use your current pricing structure, so you can just load that into your avatar, or you can load it in the prompt itself. Your profitability data, if you don't have that, then you really need to do it. And I can give you some prompts in the future that helps you do that. Client budgets, for example, you may have a client that tells you what they can and can't work with. And you can also do predictive analytics, which is what that 7-day AI power launch does within Bemodo. The right inside of here within the templates, you can do, for example, a scaling guide and also offers and values of what you can really do to differentiate yourself if you're trading that avatar. So let's go back to the article here. But I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to put that in here and I'll put it within Bemodo and I'll just paste it there. And then I'm going to put the data underneath it. Boom. And typically, if, like I said, if this was your avatar, you would be able to just grab it straight from it. I'll make sure I'm grabbing it from the right one. That's number 4. So let's grab some of that data right there. Okay. And this is, of course, the type of stuff that you should definitely be putting inside your avatar so it knows everything about you. Okay. So now I'm just going to put that underneath this. And this is really cool because it's going to analyze where you can improve in a lot of different things. So you're underpricing. This is what it's going to tell you. This will go through and give you some really better recommendations on how to charge for the packages that you have once you've established these niches that you can work with. Then it'll even give you a script to be able to help you understand how to utilize and sell these things. These are great power prompts. And when you train your avatar, especially with past data, articles that you've written, doesn't matter what you've done, it can output some great stuff because it knows you. So for example, right, it's telling me that and I've done this so many times. In the beginning, you're trying so hard to get a customer that you price way below what you should. And it's saying that Sarah's old pricing of $2,500 a month is 37 to 58% below market rate. Okay. A conversion audit, when it goes through a conversion audit for $3,500 one time, well, you could call it a psychology conversion audit and make $5,500, a 2-week comprehensive analysis, behavioral psychology insights report, and implementation roadmaps. An $8,500 one that gives you some more information built into it. Guys, this is make or break for a lot of us. We undercharge so much of what we're doing. This one will analyze what you're doing, analyze your clients, and help you take your business to different levels. Because when you can concentrate and put more time on a specific customer, that can be game changing. Not only will they be happy with you, not only will they give you more referrals, but you're going to be able to have clients that really feel good about you because of what you're doing. So it goes through and give you suggestions on every one of your pricing packages and even give you some suggestions on some different service packages. So I really like this one as well. And like I say, in my career, there's many times that I've made different mistakes on where I can make money. But I love this prompt as well because this one goes through and helps you understand how to really scale your business, how it is that, and gives you goals of what you need to be able to do to make that kind of money. Look, it's a big deal when you understand what you need to do, how you need to do it, and why you should do it. And it makes those obstacles move out of the way. Look, knowledge is power when you go through this. And these prompts this week that I'm sharing with you, they're a game changer. I'm going to do one more. Let's do the lead generation one. Oftentimes, that's the thing that kills us, is that we don't know how to create leads. But with this one, if you load into your avatar, your client profiles, which, by the way, I'll go back to this AI Power 20, this AI 7-day power launch, this is going to help you predict the best target market for you. and also the pains and the different things that you can solve for them. But I'm going to load this in there, and I'm going to put right here, just wherever there's a variable, I'm just going to put C data below. C data below. I'll copy that, and once again, this is where you're definitely going to want to put in your information right here. Revenue goal, set monthly targets for new contacts. I think I've grabbed them all. And then I'm just going to put the data underneath it that I wouldn't have to do if I've trained the avatar. Just make sure lead generation right there. This is all the kind of stuff that the AI Power 20 can help you create. So I'll just put that there. And this is cool because this is going to go through and analyze some of the different things that you want to do. So assume target of $100,000 monthly revenue based on your pricing schedule. It's going to go through and give you ideas. So for example, just so you can see the data it's taking right here is ideal client profile, 500 to 20, 50 to 20, 50 to 200 employees. And it goes through and gives some ideas on, just some of the content that you create, and also some of the networking results and what it is that you have. So these are just some of the data that you'd want to put in to either train your avatar about you. But what's great about this is just with basic information loaded into it, you can see it's giving you an entire strategy to go after new clients. Okay. So, and really even how to follow up with the clients, what to say with a proposal request, in even the expected outcome. What's great about this, once again, is, you can use Claude on this. You can use Chat GPT. And right here, I'm a big fan of Claude, but so it's given you, if in mine, I put out there, you want to make $100,000 monthly revenue. The average size deal would be $4,500 to $6,500. Monthly new client target, 2 to 3 clients. This isn't just a pipe dream. I've had businesses that have easily done this and much, much more. And you always have to start off with just a dream. And with this one, of course, it's giving you super 20 high priority prospects with this. Some of these may not be possible, of course, if you're going after giant ones, but it's also giving you different levels of possible clients that you can go after. And if you don't know who they are, of course, you can also go after much smaller companies within your area. But what I love about this is it's giving you an outreach strategy. It's giving you ideas on how to do it within LinkedIn, follow-up strategy with them on LinkedIn, a cold email template. I use a lot of email marketing now. Referral outreach to ask your current clients to help you, qualifiers of what they must have if you're doing searches within LinkedIn, secondary qualifiers. There's a lot of things that like this that you can put in there, and this will help you come up with almost unlimited people that you can search for on LinkedIn. I'm a big believer in LinkedIn, and though most of us don't have the ability to go after these monster clients like this, these ones down here, this will help you start to prospect in a way that you're doing it very strategically on LinkedIn. So look, this can be a game changer for you. If you follow through, make sure you click the link down below for this article. Use these prompts, take your business to a new level. And really what we're trying to do is we're trying to create $1 million businesses. $1 million businesses do $86,000 a month. I've done that many times with different businesses, and Bemodo is a newer one. So my goal is to take it from almost no revenue to six-figure revenue to six-figure revenue per month, and to turn this into a multi-million-dollar business. And that is the goal, and it's doing it while creating more freedom for you and your team. Check these out. This will help you with everything from networking strategies to building your strategy avatar, something that will help you develop the ideas that you need to be able to go after some of these big clients. So make sure that you're not using AI like a fancy Google search. use AI to empower your business so you can get more clients who will pay you more money to help you be more profitable than you ever thought possible. Hopefully, this helps you out. Make sure that you give me some comments below. Any questions you have, you can also contact me here on LinkedIn, and I'm always willing to help you on my videos with prompts that'll help you grow your business. See you next week.